Hello to my Libras. All right, Libras, let's get right into it. Let's get into it, Libras. All right, Libras, we are in the first quarter moon phase, even though technically, if you have a moon calendar, it'll say waxing crescent moon, but we're in the first quarter moon phase, right? We're in the first quarter moon phase, which means you are putting some action behind your intentions of something you said you wanted to create, right? Whatever it is you said you wanted to create room for something, you're putting some action behind it, right? So, you've been resting up this beginning of this new year, and you've been saying you want to put some action behind something you said you wanted to do this year. So let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. This oracle deck. Let's see. All right, full moon. All right, full moon. This came out in somebody else's reading. Full moon, 29. 2 and 9 is 11. So somebody will be kind of getting off the fence, becoming fully enlightened, right? So full moon is really is a time of protection because your emotions can be all over the place. It's like, okay, oh my God, everything is fully illuminated. But we have 8 major moon phases within a cycle. So this first quarter moon is just one of a couple of them, right? So you can look at it as a waxing crescent and first quarter. So this is where, again, you said you want to create something, right? So we're going to have a first quarter moon in Aries. Aries is ruled by the Tower card. So it's a total recall of what you're fighting for. You're not fighting a person, right? But you're fighting for your purpose, right? So that's what you're going into prayer for. So you're praying for clarity. Anything that distracts you from your purpose, what you pray for, goes into a burning bowl. It's that simple. Anything, doesn't matter what it is, any kind of confusion goes into a burning bowl. Goes into a burning bowl. Any kind of confusion. Burning bowl. All right, let's go. Because something keeps pulling at you. Something keeps saying you're trying to create something. Something you're believing in that you can create. And it keeps coming back around. You want to stay focused on that. Something you've been saying you wanted to create. Whatever. What is it? What is it? I'm going to get back into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see. All right. First card. The moon card. Right? All right. So this is what somebody's been saying. Somebody said that you want to find your soul tribe. That's what you've been saying. You want to find your soul tribe. You want to find a group of people who are not going to keep you in the dark about things, right? That's what you've been saying. You said you believe that you can find your soul tribe. There it is. We can stop the reading right there. No, really. But that's what you're getting. That's what you start. That's what somebody said. You said you believe you're going to find your group of people. And that's what you want to get back to focus on, because in your soul group, you're going to be able to, everything else is there. Everything else is there. Your creative ideas, they're going to believe in you. They don't see you as competition. You believe in them. You're going to help them. They're going to help you. They're not keeping you in the dark about anything. They're letting you know ahead of time. They're keeping, see this light wolf right here and a dark wolf. That's where the activism is. That's where the teaching is. That's where the family, is. Guardian of family is. That's where the rituals are. All of that. And the light side of wolf energy. That's where all of that is. That's where that is. And that's what you've been believing in. That's what you've been believing in. So, getting back to it. Getting back to it. Stay focused, Libras. That's what you've been asking for. Last 8 years, somebody's been saying, I just want to find my soul tribe. Where's my soul tribe? Where are they? Where are the energies that don't think everything comes so easy for me? That eventually a green monster, green with envy, comes out. Because you all are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. Somebody's been praying, you believing in love again. There's a lot of things you're believing in, but it's been hard for somebody. Get back to it. Get back to it. There it is. There it is. Yeah, somebody's saying you're tired of people who are ruthless. You want to be free of that. So that's what you're praying for. There it is. You're not going back. You're not going back. Source is going to speed up your prayers. Your prayers about to be sped up. Because there was an imbalance. What you left behind. There was a gross imbalance of energies who just kept you in the dark about some things. You are not going backwards. That was a karmic cycle that somebody was in. Of people who were just keeping you in the dark about things, you know, letting you figure stuff out because they felt like everything was just too easy for you. Like a lot of people think, you know, just like, oh, you know, because you all are peacemaker sign, right? So you all really protecting your peace, right? So some people like to shake things up by causing confusion. You're breaking that cycle. That is the Magician card. So somebody kept dealing with dark magician energy. Kept dealing with dark magician energy. People just like to keep you just confused. You know what was going on. Like to keep you confused. Like to keep you arguing. Like they like to start arguments with you, and you don't even know where the argument started. You're praying for them. You're helping them financially. They just like to just keep stuff going, and you didn't know where it was coming from. You couldn't figure out for the life of you. You kept trying to go along with their flow, and it kept keeping you in fight mode. Something has come to the light for you about two energies. Something came to the light about two energies. Something came to the light. Somebody you have in common. Somebody you have in common. Something they kept in the dark. You know, something that people kept you in the dark about. Something that's heartbreaking. But something is coming to a close. Something has been fulfilled. Something is coming to a close, right? So you can finally get some rest. A lot of stuff going on behind you. A lot of talking going on behind your back. See, a lot of confusion going on behind your back. A lot of confusion going on behind your back. But the source is letting you know. One, you weren't going backwards anyway. You weren't going backwards anyway, but you start getting these downloads for something. Now you know for certain there's nothing back there for somebody. Now you know the difference between light and dark wolf energy. Yeah, you know the difference between the two. Like I said, healthy wolf energy expresses itself in activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, whether it's religious or political studies, right? So, and dark wolf energy is the opposite of that, right? Yeah, so a guardian angel had to step in to shed a light on something. Shine a light on some kind of imbalance, right? But what Source is trying to help you learn how to do is to because you all are so fair-minded. Source is saying, trying to help you to learn how to move on, that after 1, 2, 3 arguments with people, to learn how to just learn how to leave bridges burned. Stop offering all these, what do they call, olive branches? Stop offering these warm gestures. That's a form of spell work. People keep arguing with you for something. There's something hidden underneath something. Right? Something hidden underneath something. These two energies, when you look back, it didn't produce anything. It didn't produce anything healthy. It was just like tumbleweed. When you go back, it's like it just didn't produce anything. You can't think of one thing when you think there was any growth in any part of either of these relationships with certain energies. Just no growth whatsoever. None. All they like to do is argue. All they like to do is friction, create chaos and confusion. Just threw you out of balance. Just both of these energies threw you out of balance. Because there's something else going on. They like to keep people in the dark about stuff. Yeah. A circus. So, Source is saying to you, you have learned how to move on and see things from a higher frequency. You don't like confusion. You don't like chaos. You're moving on from something. You don't like to do the arguing. It's just You're moving on. You're moving on. So it's three of those energies. And that's it. Three of those energies. And you're seeing something just from a higher frequency at this point. Here's a four of Pentacles here. So yeah, somebody being paid for something. You know, it's just like people keeping people in the dark. It's ruthless behavior. It just doesn't produce a whole lot of growth there. It's just very dark energy, right? We talk about people behind their back, and it's not always good, right? Just deceitful. Here's the Seven of Swords here. And not everything said about people behind their back is a negative, right? But when you're dealing with dark energy, it is. When you're dealing with light energy, those energies, they're like, oh my God, yes, they were part of this group, and you know, it's all positive, right? So you have a lot of opportunities that lie ahead. There you go, Three of Wands. Lots of opportunities that lie ahead, but I do see you moving on. I see you moving on. You're not. Yeah, you're moving on from something, and I do see money coming across your path. Yep, see money. So 4, 2, 6. Yeah. I feel like somebody is moving. I feel like you're moving. I feel like you're moving. I feel like you're planting some new seeds. I don't know who you are, but I feel like you're moving. Yeah. I feel like you're free. I feel like you're moving. Yeah. And there's a message. There's a message coming through about maybe school, or somebody going to school, or something. Some kind of message coming through. Yeah, with the Temperance card. Some kind of message, like I said, coming through. Somebody's going to school. That also could be something you have in common with somebody too, that somebody's going to school. Right. Yeah. So you can move on from some kind of past heartbreak or disappointment, you know, with some energies, but yeah, something happened. Yeah, something happened. Yeah. But something was brought to the light. Something was brought to the light. The sun illuminates the moon. The sun illuminates the moon. Something was brought into the light. Something that could have been really deeply heartbreaking for somebody. But I see you moving on from disappointment, right? But somebody did, deep dive and just went to go look for some things and find out what was going on, find out what was going on. Because somehow, Libras, your peace, something was disrupting your peace about something. So somebody one goes just a little deep diving and find out what in the world was going on with something, right? And you see you having a breakthrough. So now you can move on. You can move on from something. Your head and heart are no longer at war with each other. So you're at a higher frequency. You moved on from some kind of past disappointment about whatever you were disappointed about, but you can move on from that. That's where your breakthrough is coming in. Yeah, remember in the minor arcana, there's no gender. So, but that's where, because somebody was asking, like, what was the motive? Like, what was people had questions, like, what was the reason? Why did somebody cut somebody off? Like, what happened? Somebody is in school. Somebody went to school. But yeah, it's a lot going on here in the cards. Like I said, somebody moved on. Some people were talking about somebody behind their backs. I was deeply disappointed or heartbroken. Um, yeah, so let's close it out. Let's close it out. Let's get some oracle cards, and we're gonna close it out. But yeah. So it may not. Something may have already come to you. You may be fully illuminated about something already, or you may not. Remember, time is relative, but whatever it is, you be moving on from something, right? Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Can become a sacrament. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, but some people, some energies you left behind, some energies you might have left behind, just yeah. So work through your fears. Work through your fears, whatever your fears are. Yeah, just work through your fears. Work through your fears. So somebody is nervous that, whatever, I don't know what your fears could be about. Because whatever, your fears could be about. So connect with the earth. Connect with the earth. There is this movie on, and I've been telling everybody about this. I know it's not a new movie, but just in case you like movies, right? But this is on YouTube, right? It's a YouTube movie. It's called Earthing. It's about, recharging from the earth. It's called Earthing. Yeah, it's called Earthing. It's about recharging from the earth. All right. Let me see. I think. Let me see if there's another. So I think everybody will like. I don't know if you have to pay for a YouTube subscription, but YouTube has some really good movies. Like if you like watching movies, they got some really good movies. I think Popcorn Flicks is one. I think Popcorn Flicks is one. But let me see. Destiny 28. Yeah. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Yeah. When a student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, yeah, somebody. And again, remember, wherever Libra is in your birth chart, it doesn't really matter because if you're in tune with your entire birth chart, because that's what I'm speaking to. I'm talking to all your houses, your entire birth chart. So even if you're a cross watcher, 4 and 7. Because somebody was talking about you and somebody behind your backs, and it was just like I said, heartbreaking. But something was brought to the light. Something was brought into the light. And somebody went down a path and found out somebody you were and either you were in. I feel like you were in school. Somebody's in school. Somebody went to school or was in school or something. Yeah. But I feel like this has been looking at your cards here. You learning the difference between the light wolf and the dark wolf. That's the whole message there, right? So learning the difference between the two, because usually people hear wolf, they think about wolf in sheep's clothing. That's the first thing. But when we talk about duality, is duality to everything, right? So the light wolf, healthy wolf energy, is about activism, teaching, religious or political studies, and humanitarian efforts, mentorship, activism, those kind of things. So that's healthy wolf energy, keeping people enlightened about things versus keeping people in the dark about stuff, you know. And so whoever it is, it could have been somebody keeping somebody in the dark about, so whoever, I don't know, keeping somebody that you know. I feel like it was a fire sign. Fire sign. Hold on. Because I'm looking at this yellow here. A fire sign and a fire sign and a water sign. Well, it says Scorpio on here, but yeah, somebody was keeping somebody in the dark about. So it was three energies. But anyway, I said you moving on. 24. I am generous. So you have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. Yeah, but you're going through a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth, right? And just again connecting with the earth. Recharging from the earth. That's what I see you doing. All right. That's what I have for you, Libras. I think that's it. Again, this is a general reading. Take only what resonates with you. Interested in a personal one? Information is below. We also have the 2025 calendars out too, but you can create your own. But you absolutely want to journal this year because this is again your creativity. You've been saying you want to create something, and this is a perfect opportunity to do it. Perfect opportunity. So that's what I have for you. See you in the next video. Bye.